Saundo_ says David.
Hello, guys. I'm in some shit with my girlfriend, man. Excuse me. How you guys doing, Sando and Gene Sim? Happy New Year. Fuck, what's my phone doing? It's so odd. It sounded like a Facebook notification when I have those completely disabled. And it happens every so often. All right, guys. Yeah, 2023. Happy New Year to you. We have an hour and 50 minutes here until that's the case. It's hot over there, yeah, and it's cold in Canada. It's actually warmed up here where we have a lot of snow melting and it's been raining, so...
Satans_5 says, Daddy, yes, it was sex noises. Meow dog's barking husband comes home early. Notices Dave ends up asking for tips for getting you banged his wife.
Oh my goodness. So it's 10 p.m. and I just woke up, guys. Good to see you guys. Here we go. We're going into Hanmano versus Fork. This should be a spicy one. It's been a while since I've casted. I'm actually kind of excited for that. I just asked them how they're... Happy New Year, Samo. I asked everybody, how is it in the future, guys? Hanmano says we have flying cars. How you doing, Samo? Saying save your son, no Gene Sim. Oh man, I left that on. I'm so shot. We have flying cars and playing StarCraft 3. Amazing in the future. Sando, is that true? Sando and Sam are over there flying with their flying cars in StarCraft 3. Oh, the bot's active. It's the 2-minute delay. Go! Oh, man. So. Wow, I'm missing Hero? Oh. This is on a 2-minute delay. This is a tournament. It's a tournament. So we got a TVT. It's ESL EPT Open Cup Asia. So if you want to see the bracket, I did manage to get the bracket in there. I'm going to try to
John
pass
says,
that after.
Happy New Year, chat and Dave Tester.
Happy
Hope
New
you
Year.
can get things sorted out this year and live a stable lifestyle no matter if you stream or not. Just be happy and true to yourself.
Exactly. I'm sure I'll still be streaming, but to be honest, I do need to fix things. Because, yeah, missing hanging out with my girlfriend was probably a rough outcome today from not having enough sleep. Anyway, we're moving on to game number 1 on Cosmic Sapphire. Spawning the upper left-hand corner, give it up for Hanmano from Prep Esports in the red. And his opponent in the bottom right representing Fork. He's blue. He's Protoss, actually. That's right. It's Fork. He's not playing Terran. He just had it in the lobby there for a second. Happy New Year to you too, Sibajan, and everybody in chat. So we got a little TVP here. We got some banger matchups, though. I can't believe I didn't hop on the Hero side of all people. Hero Rise, Fork Hanmano Special. I don't know some of these people. Gumiho, Solar, Into the Inno, Classic, Marco, Universe, Bad Boars, Amura, and Dark. So this is going to be a little bit fine. All right, so it's going to be a gas first opener from Hanmano. He likes these. He has some very cheeky builds against Protoss. And apparently in Australia in the future, you train kangaroos now as well to hunter enemies like raptors. Badass. Badass Zondo. Alright. That's, imagine kangaroos that track down, like, criminals and stuff. They have, like, laser guidance systems. Oh, man. Alright. It is going to be a Corp 4 Nexus opener for Fork. Looks pretty standard. And we got a little Scouterino here from Mr. Hanmano, it looks like. So, funnily enough, he's not going for a double gas opener. He's going reactor first. Curious to see what he does. Hanmano usually likes those double gas builds, but I'm curious to see. He could go for some kind of 2 base all in. But so far, it's looking like 3 racks to me. If I was to guess, this would be 3 racks. But Hanmano doesn't usually play that style. I'm curious to see what happens. Anyway, that said, double gas saturation from our Protoss player. He's going for a battery, but you know something? He's not going to need that just yet. As we've, well, okay, it is going to be a 1-1-1 on just 1 gas. Or at least there's a factory going down. He could go into a 2-1-1 or 3 racks factory. We'll see what happens. Adept going out to get some information, but these 2 Marines are going to go walk across trying to kill it somewhere. And will they find it? Oh, they just left a little earlier. I think he was just looking for a proxy. And Hanmano is going to... Ooh, almost lets the Adept in. Not quite, though. He is going for, as they call it, 3 racks factory. Very good choice from our Korean... How you doing, Smoke? From our Korean Terran player. You know, I bet you I can get in trouble for having the bot on there. You're drunk? Nice. Well, it's New Year's. It's in the AMs for use on Sibajan. Happy New Year to you, Smoke. Alright, so our Protoss player going to wall off a bit. Kind of a bit of a misread here. It's going to be an early push from Hanmano. 5 Marines with just 2 Adepts and an Oracle to hold this up. Attack going in the wall. That's actually kind of rough. Let's see what happens. You just started drinking, Smoke? Well, I wish I didn't get those beers yesterday, but I was planning on being with my girlfriend today, and I forgot I have Christmas dinner celebration with my dad after. So it's 2 Hellions, a couple Marines left, the Adepts. Everything's holding pretty well here, actually, for our Protoss player. That said, there's going to be a couple more Hellions coming in. So they're kind of an awkward unit to use in this push, but behind it's the Marine tank push them on the way. And that Phoenix is not really being controlled the greatest. It looks like it's about to fall. Oh, guess he's bought time somehow. Hanmano didn't exactly go push in. I think he could have made his way in there, killing both those adepts before. Shield battery's going to come in a little clutch. Another stalker coming in is kind of nice. And a shield battery in the front's running out of energy. Can the stalker hold? Battery overcharge is on. Oh, available, actually. He could use it, but I guess he wants to save it on cooldown. But 8 workers fell for our Protoss player. Hanmano's been macron behind this. Oh. Yeah, that's right. We have all of our European and Asian friends in the future. Smoke, because it's still 2022 for us. Here in New York and west of me. It's going to be 2023 before Smoke for me a bit. And I like this out of Fork. He's going to take a nice, cheeky gold base. Hanmano is going to push. Had he kept his... I like the charge follow-up, but had he kept his probe over there, he could have did a little cheeky Dark Shrine action. Oracle's going to scout this, and so is the Phoenix, but there's not a lot of energy.
Or am I so sick that you just blew your mind?
Thank you very much for the sub. Oh, and...
subscribed. Is Steadfast taking a night off? Not acceptable.
Yeah, I told him to. I wasn't going to cast tonight. I actually told him to, too. He did that best of 69 he casted, which is crazy. I was like, bro, take tonight off. I was going to do it, too, but here I am. Dave being a DJ and making his girlfriend mad, and now commentating StarCraft when I got up at 9:50 p.m. Because she's actually sleeping. She didn't want to actually stay up till midnight and all that crap, but nothing we could have done better there, chat. Thank you so much, SC2. Greatly appreciated.
John says, Dave, why don't you girlfriend
for 6 months, by the way.
Unforgivable, what the heck?
Well, she'd be sleeping. That's the problem. It's funny. She goes to bed really early, honestly. Always. Oh no, another Nexus goes down, and it's canceled from Fork. Hanmano's just got this massive Fork. Oh my god, he's taking the gold base. You got nothing going on, just chilling at your PC, drinking hand, get ready to smoke and waiting for the countdown. Yeah, there you go. And doing Tater Tutor as well. And what a legend, SC2 coming in with the sub today. For fuck's sake. This is getting wild. Hanmano with 4 bases. We got a nice, beautiful gold base taken. Stealing Fork's idea, but he's just insanely ahead. He's got a 3rd base established already. Phoenix is coming in clutch, actually, with these stalkers cleaning up the rest of the siege tanks. But, well, now we got some charge lots coming in. Oh, one of the Phoenixes goes down. That's not good for Fork. Hanmano is leading the army supply. And he is now going into medevac land. Well, he's got Ghost. The Deuce, he already has Ghosts. Hello? Chat. This is definitely a strange one. Hanmano got some very fast Ghosts behind this. There was enough going on, and I'm barely awake. Oh, he didn't use battery overcharge either. That's interesting. I mean, those Marines did God's work, basically, from how much they've denied the Protoss bases. That push was totally worth it for Hanmano. He's got the gold base. Protoss is going into ground weapons +2. Hanmano's going to be 1-1, but he's forgetting enhanced shockwaves. Oh, no, we're on the balance patch. So he's going into Ghosts. These Ghosts have enhanced shockwave removed, so you can't research it, but they are buffed. So, well, enhanced shockwave, something like a range of 2. It is now 1.75.
Imagine Zerg.
Oh my god, I forgot to. Oh, I think I'm gonna remake my ESL scene too, because we don't have all the pictures and shit.
Hey Dave, where'd you learn that pill?
All right.
Princeton University.
Well, I can't commentate over all the sounds.
Underestimate the power of the Dark Shrine.
Imagine casting a tournament and there's all that going on. It's beautiful. It's good times, guys. Good, fantastic job. All right. Anyway, this is crazy. Hanmano's got all the racks. He's just so insanely ahead. I don't think I've seen Hanmano play a macro game like this in TVP like ever. he's came a long way. And I like this. He's playing on the patch, guys. So something important to note. Again, those ghosts, snipe actually isn't really messed with it, but it's just it will impact zealots where they can run away, and maybe phoenixes if they lock on a little later. So, sorry, that's the other change. But the big thing is just having ghost that early with EMP, actually having a very nice radius, is kind of nice for Terran. I'm gonna see Puss in Boots. How you doing, Unlucky? How you doing, chat? Sorry, guys, I'm barely awake. That shit was making me mauled a little bit, but that's okay. Yeah, Guardian Shield activated. And we're going to see a pretty nasty engagement. It's a +2 Protoss with 2-1 Terran. However, he's got some big EMPs. The Guardian Shield going to come in clutch. And it looks like Han Mono actually is in a bit of trouble. No, he's regrouping. The Protoss Army's doing a pretty decent job here, but you know what? I think at the end of the day, the Phoenixes are going to be all that's going to be holding up. A very overstimmed army. All the medevacs are gone, but the Protoss Death Ball is just a bunch of Phoenixes now. So, unfortunately for Fork, he doesn't have so much of an economy. He can warp in some charge lots, but he's a 3-base Protoss to a 4-point gold base Terran. Going into a 5th. Oh, my dear Lord. You guys are gonna just now hear all the sounds.
Dark side. Fear leads to anger.
And that's actually Smoke's voice too, by the way. Oh man.
Leads to suffering.
Exclamation mark banana. True. All right. Anyway, Rock's getting taken down. And yeah. So that the debris field getting cleaned up here. All right. Yeah, this is going to be a nice little counterattack from a Protoss player. It's a good army supply. But Han Mono just has the lead. He's keeping up his upgrades. Another thing to note, we don't see any Liberators or anything coming out. This is just pure bio and medevacs, but I don't think that matters.
I'm out there, Jerry, and I'm
Yo, Saiyan Savior.
Sorry Dave, I love the random sounds, kinda funny, but yeah, cuts into her godly voice casting skills.
Thank you, Satan Savior, for the 400 bits. My man. Happy New Year to you, buddy. Oh, gosh. Oh, my goodness. Chat is interesting today. Anyway. Well, we got a nice little snipe on the... I believe that was one of the Phoenixes. But we were looking away. And there's absolutely nothing in production for Fork. We can't take a 4th base. I think we got a little bit of copium here. It's 181 supplied to 69, which is nice. And it would appear that Han Mono just wins this. GG is called. And there it is. He takes game number 1. Cheers. I'd be having one with you too, Smoke and stuff. Guys, I'd just be hanging out even if I not. Oh, mistakes were made. Mistakes were made. I'm going to try to sneak and make some coffee quick while these guys get queued up. Well, sorry, I'm like blowing my nose over here. Well, we get into game number 2 here, folks. All right, here we go. Spawning in the bottom left. I'm aware my camera wasn't on there. Of Waterfall. Give it up for Prep Esports. On mono.
In the prehistoric era, nobody really knows
oh,
the
Jesus
exact
Christ.
date,
And his opponent in the upper right, it is Fork.
It was about a government special agent who was always prepared
Jesus.
for adventure. An agent who took the impossible missions that no one else would take. He's the man they call when nobody else is left. The man who always has his V-key ready. He is Dave Tester.
V-key. Oh, man. Well, that was a new one, Sondo. Good job. Good job. Yeah. Hung Mono, indeed. Sibajan. Anyway. Alright. It's going to be a double gas opener from Han Mono. Not surprisingly, as usual. Oh, I forgot to update the score. He is up a point. So can he beat Fork and advance to the quarterfinals? There's 16 players tonight. Blazing Saddles. Oh, great movie. Oh, hell yeah. That's a class. Smoke and I've talked about that one in the past. Quite a bit. That's a classic. It's a little controversial now. Nowadays. Ooh, Han Mono messed up his wall with his supply depot, looks like. Or he accidentally canceled it, if not. Very unlucky. That's 25 minerals and some lost supply time. That said, it is going to be a Reaper opener. And our Protoss player doing otherwise there. He's got his factory coming down. He's not quite saturated in gas just yet. But will start to do so after he gets saturated here on his mining. No? He's waiting for the mule. No? Okay, I'm a little confused. The second gas is down already, but it's not being used, so it's not anything that aggressive. He wants those minerals. But it's Han Mono. We know this is going to be definitely a different thing. To my drinkers out there, do you guys ever go lit up to the day before? Yeah, that SC2, that happened to me. So funnily enough, guys, I got a little toasty roasty this morning. So my hours are so screwed up. I'm like, my God, I actually feel like an alcoholic now because I was drinking at like hours in the morning, and now it's New Year's Eve and I'm not even drinking. But I'm not, you know, again, mistakes were made. Okay, Han Mono going for a Widow Mine drop. He's getting a high ground CC. So realistically, he's just playing it a little safe. We don't see an armory anything just yet, so he's not doing anything too cheeky just as of now. Starport going to finish up as well here very shortly. Han Mono going to scout with the Reaper, looking for any proxies. Seeing Fork tried to take a ninja base in the previous game. You see my hand? Yeah, steady as a yeah, that's fucking a great smoke. Such a good movie. Oh, we got fireworks going off in the neighborhood. That's fantastic. It's either fireworks or gunshots in Utica, New York. You never know. Ooh, what was that went down? That was nothing. I have no idea what that Widow Mine fired at, but what the hell is that? Okay, it's gonna be a Marine Widow Mine drop. No, he's going for just a 2 Widow Mine drop. Should be off cooldown after Reaper going in for the scout. There are a couple stalkers in. Sentry out, and we do have Warp Gate available, so we'll probably see some more stalker production here in a minute. Reaper is gonna get taken out. Oof. That is one dead Reaper, man. Everything is so offensive that, yeah, I mean, you're not wrong. Yeah. I don't know about controversial, but you know what I'm saying. Perhaps that was the wrong words. That's a good point. Oh, 4 worker kills is not bad on one of the Widow Mines. The other one goes down. We don't have a robotics facility, so he's gonna have to target this. But he doesn't want to lose the medevac. Most importantly, Han Mono's trying to micro it, but he's gonna lose this Widow Mine. Oh, does he? Oh, 8 workers. It was though 8 probes were beeping and booping in unison, and suddenly they were silenced from the one Widow Mine. So totally worth it for Hanmano so far. He's even going to be annoying and go back with the drop. However, there's a lot of Stalkers postured here. Blink on the way and Forge. And no Robo build. Something to note, guys. On the patch, the upcoming patch that's going to be released, it's where they're playing on the PTR test. Look at that. Raven scouting the proxy pylon. Funnily enough, Protoss upgrades research faster for ground. Not for air, but just for ground. So this Forge is for a very fast +1 for his Blink Stalker. So he's going for a Blink +1 attack. The proxy being shut down is pretty good. Raven going out, try to get some damage. Is there anything there to defend? Just the shield battery. But there's a lot of Protoss units coming, and not a lot of Hanmano over here. So that's the problem with 1-1-1 openers against this kind of stuff. He does have a siege tank. Second on the way, and some medevacs coming, but Stem's a far cry away. And just plain old Marines without Stem and combat shields don't exactly do the greatest against Stalkers. That tank, though, oh, getting some very good value. I do like that Hanmano went for a 3CC. It looks like a 2-base. It's almost an all-in from our Protoss player. He's going into charge now. He has Blink, so we'll see what happens from here. And the Ravens kind of thwarted off. There's a photon cannon too. Interesting. I didn't even see that before. Go down 4. In Texas, it's both fireworks and gunshots. Yeah. Well, here in the hood in Utica, I'm not really sure at the moment. Ooh, nice hallucination of the Colossus to get up there. He's going to get some high ground vision. Oh my god, that was a devastating blow to Hanmano. Did you see that medevac snipe? That was so sick. Those Stalkers doing God's work. Actually pouncing on the mineral line too. Siege tank's gonna help to defend. 4 workers and counting falling down, but that medevac falling Marines was a good component of his army. Ooh, a cap supply depot even falling. That's extra rough. Stem is not finished just yet, but it's going to right now. And we get, well, the boys are returning. Siege tank's helping out. We've now forced a recall, but still some of the Stalkers are trapped. So ultimately, the trades in favor of our Protoss player. And luckily, those 2 medevacs. That was just very unfortunate timing for Hanmano. I don't think he should have dropped them with that many Stalkers around. And the Raven's even going to try to go back, but the Stalkers... And oh, is this going to go down? It looks like the Raven may just die. Oh my goodness, it's going to live so far with 8 HP. Trying to get away, but guess what? There's Marines and Marauders chasing down the Stalker. It's not going to happen. Raven barely lives. Very wild stuff. That did mess with Hanmano's economy, and it did leave him extremely supply blocked from that little assault, killing a tapped. The added supply depot, if you will. But I like this. Hanmano's on 5 racks production. He's got 30 Marauders and 4 Marines at a time. Not pumping out any more siege tanks or anything out of the factory, of course, but going into double eBay this game. +1's going down way faster for Protoss. Actually, is that maybe? No, it's +2. So every upgrade sequentially, +1, +2, and +3 finish. Significantly faster. The only one I remember from memory is +1 finishes at 7 seconds earlier, and each one significantly faster as you go to +2 and +3 from a Forge. For ground weapons, ground armor, or shields. Alright, Pylon's gonna get taken down. A lot of this army's anti-armor missiled, and the hallucinated Phoenix kind of keeps Hanmano back a bit, but Fork just now trying to get a 3rd base. This is gonna feel bad when he has to cancel it. But is he gonna cancel it? Another anti-armor missile, oh, gets evaded. That was a beautiful blink. Stalker's blinking on top. This clean it up. I don't know what, but the tank finally falls. Auto turret's actually coming in pretty clutch for a bit there, but I think this is all cleaned up. Even the Raven falls. Hanmano losing a lot here. Behind it, there was 11 workers. Wait, did he pull, boys? I think I'm confused. Oh, DTs? I didn't even see that. I don't know about you guys, but again, I'm waiting for some fresh coffee here. You're losing at beer pong hard, Sibajan? Oof. Feels bad, man. Yeah, then I agree with Smoke. Are you actually losing? Or are you winning? Oh, my dear lord. Hanmano's actually kind of been in a rough spot. Let's take a look at the trades again. Wait. They don't let me... Okay, there we go. Trades definitely in favor of our Protoss player, but Hanmano is establishing a third. This game's far from over. There was a DT little run by that was deflected. I like a Fork splitting up his Dark Templar now. But he's going to keep them out on the map. A, to get some vision. B, to try to sneak in there and get an attack in the third. But there is a siege tank and a missile turret in defense. We get a Ghost Academy on the way for Hanmano. He does have his double E-bays, but he forgot to research 1-1, however, through this. So he's behind on upgrades. We do have a +2 Protoss versus no upgrade Hanmano. Ooh, DT getting some good value, but ultimately doesn't trade out to be worth it. He gets a mule, a couple CBs, and forces some friendly fire. That's about it. All right. It is going to be a charge lot. Archon, Stalker Army. A little dicey little drop going in here. Just trying to be annoying. Hanmano does basically just get under Fork skin. And, yeah, let's see what happens. Alrighty. Medevac going out. He's just gonna go back home and regroup with his the rest of his forces. But Fork has an insanely higher army supply. It's 90 to 68. Like Fork could just go kill him basically. Has to watch out for siege tanks and mines basically, but that's just a lot of units. He never got a robotics facility still, so I don't exactly agree with that kind of play style, even if you're on Twilight for Protoss, because you can use it. A Warp Prism and Observers are very much needed.
Imagine Zerg.
At least a Warp Prism in this style. Like, he doesn't have a proxy to reinforce. Hey, how you doing, Boone? Happy New Year's to you, too. We have real Boone. Boone. Oh, okay. That's a lot of workers killed. Oh my good lord. Stalkers, well, better get recalled, but that's a lot of damage. 38 SCVs falling down. Can Hanmano take this in a 2-0? Well, that's a lot of devastation. We're now down to from 51 to 22 workers. Mules are a hell of a drug, but Hanmano did retain a bigger army, though. And our Protoss player, still on gateways. He's still on 3 bases. This is definitely a little strange. He can warp in some reinforcements, but it took him forever to get to that 3rd base. Where are your Zerg boys? Well, we got Dark Poing. We have, I think, into the Inno. And some others after. So we'll see what happens with whom we get. Oh, man. This is kind of a scrappy little fight here. Hanmano trying to stutter step back. He's going to... Oh! That was an empty medevac, so it was kind of a little bit of victory for both when one medevac falls. But it's an empty one for Hanmano. That's a little bit more in his favor. 2 DTs coming in, going to force a scan. They're going to get morphed into an Archon. Archon is ultimately going to fall. Yes, it is. And this is just some very good distractionary play from Hanmano. He almost kills the 3rd base, and he's going to go push out with a tank. Wait, what the hell? What the deuce? He can't really produce a lot because he's lost a lot of his workers. And a lot of times it won't matter too much. But that said, in this case, he lost enough where he has to basically totally rebuild everything. He is going into Ghost more, which I do like that. Especially against pure gateway units. This is where Ghosts are going to be fantastic. Same with Widow Mines. So Ghost and Mines, absolutely going to shred this if he can just buy some time. Because Fork is now 88 army supply. 92 to 47. That, like, loss of income was just massive to Hanmano. It's going to take him anything to hold on to this. In fact, I don't even know if he can hold on to this, though. But so it's a good decision from Fork to push out. He knew he didn't have to take a 4th base, or so he would seem, but we'll find out soon. Widowmine going to get a decent hit on some of the Zealots, but it's all DTs and Stalkers and charge lots. Actually, I think our Protoss player may actually do it. This is looking very rough for Hanmano. He just has the numbers. Him not losing that 3rd base was huge. Basically, on top of not being able to kill the army, Hanmano had no way to, prevent any, production from happening. Because it's all gateways. In fact, it's 11 gateways. I think we're seeing the beginning of the end for Hanmano here. G is called. And 4 takes it. Yeah, it was definitely a spicy game. Bear with me. I'm going to get my coffee refilled. I've been muted this entire time. Yeah, I'm unmuted now. So, yeah, it's Hanmano and Fork on game number 3 to catch up for the 2.5 minutes or so that I was muted. At least. We're about to we'll go on here. Man, I'm so congested. Sorry about that. Thank you for letting me know. If I didn't see that, I would have been trying to cast with no mic volume. It would have been muted the entire time. Looks like it's going to be a 2-1-1 from Hanmano so far. No, 3X Factory. Never mind. I thought I saw Starport over there until I clicked on it. Nothing we could have done better here, chat. Stargate opener from Fork. I do kind of like it against a 1-1-1, but a 3-Rax Factory. It could go either way.
Alan_smoke says make sure you are unmuted, Dave.
No, yeah. Yep, I'm unmuted now. I just... so, we're a lot of people, larger, smaller streamers than my stream, have like a stream deck and stuff. I actually can have... I have 2 forms of mute I can do, right? One is a global mute right from the Wave XLR I got, so I just tap the top of it and it mutes me. And the other is I use macro hotkeys for everything, so I forget if I do one or the other sometimes. And the only way for me to know if I'm muted... Oh, there's going to be a little Hellion run by into a... Oh, okay, more than one Hellion. That's going to look a little bit like the first game we had. Fork's going to push out with 2 adapts. Going to go try to get a scout. The Oracle's going to be used defensively. No, he's not going to push out, actually. He's waiting for 2 Oracles to try to get some value. That said, we have a siege tank coming. No starport yet because it's 3-Rax Factory. So then we do have stim on the way. And a reactor coming down for the second... Or the third barracks, rather. So there's 2 reactor, 1 tech lab bioproduction. So that's 5 Marines at a time. Or 4 Marines and a Marauder. And then we have a siege tank coming out. Sadly, there's going to be some Phoenixes eventually with this, I'm sure. But it looks like it's going to be Phoenix Colossus. It can be a change. We do see some folks skip this, but this looks really very likely to be Phoenix Colossus. We got the Immortal coming out next. The Hallion's unable to get in there. Or unable to try to get in there. Yeah, it looks like. We have our first scout from our Protoss player. Is going to see it's like a 3. He may just think it's 3-Rax at first, and then he just got to it. But no, he may not know it's 3-Rax Factory just yet because he didn't get like a hallucination. As it used the Oracles, I don't know what's going on here, but these Oracles have done absolutely nothing. It's just 1 adept scout. That's it. And these Hellions are just going to put some pressure over to scout this out. Oh, stasis wards. 3rd Oracle? This guy's a madman. He's going into another Oracle. Oh, my good lord. This is going to be... It's a 4-Oracle, guys. Well, it's going to be 4-Oracle Colossus. Where we're going, we don't need Phoenixes. He's going to push out with 3 Oracles. Do we have anything in defense from Hanmano? There is a cheeky Widow Mine over here. As you see, I turned the camera. Just because it's not going to be visible at all to our... Oh, no. There goes 1 Oracle. That's 150 down the tubes for not much. 3 Oracles. Trying to get some pressure, get some more damage, but losing an Oracle is definitely not worth it. He's taking hull damage on 2 of them. And, Special beat Gumi? Oh, no. Yeah, I'm sorry I didn't cover some of the other sides. Wow, that's wild. Special beat Gumio? That's actually pretty crazy. Good job, Juanito, but still, I mean, yeah, that's looking a little rough. We do have Hero in, though. Hey, wait, is Hero still in? Let's see the score after. I gotta check the scores, because we've been in this one series, and honestly, Hanmano is a good bud of mine, so. This kid has stayed up late for all sorts of tournaments, and all sorts of hours that we posted here, so. I always like to try to cover Hanmano when I can, and tonight was the one that I definitely wanted to. Ooh, robotics facility taking a hit. This is a lot of Terran units. I don't really know how this is going to go from here now. However, the extended thermal lance is on the way. It's not quite done. A couple oracles. We got a bunch of stalkers, a couple more immortals. It's slow zealots are there, but we got a void ray coming out. I actually don't hate that, but it's a really scrappy game. And if tanks can get on top of this robotics, babe, and shut this extended thermal lance down, that could be a bit of a problem for our Protoss player, to say the least. Actually, if that pylon goes down, it's going to stop the production of it. So there you have it. He's even getting some high ground vision. eBay blocks. What the deuce? Oh my gosh, look at this. Hanmano's dropping eBays left and right for some stopping power between this, but I mean, there's no charge lots. It's a little interesting. Okay, the proxy eBay getting killed. He doesn't cancel. That's 125 minerals. Down the tubes. But guess what? Extended thermal lance is thwarted off. The Colossus without extended thermal lance, and the Stalker is going to push across the map. This is a really, really spicy game. Very intense push from Hanmano. Very weird opener from Fork with 4 oracles into Robo-Bay. It's like, I'm not a big fan, honestly. And then he didn't segment off his oracle, so he hit from one direction. He did scout the missile turret earlier, but still not the biggest fan. Honestly, Fork looks Omega dead. Hanmano just needs to buy a little time. It's 2 immortals, that's the scarier part. Doesn't want to throw away his Marines into the Colossi. But that said, he's going to buy time off. He's just pushing in to the main base of Fork. Fork with some adepts, a Void Ray, a couple gate production. He's got a couple more coming down here. Sorry about the mouse. Colossi ultimately falls, and this is forced to be recalled. This looks like 1 dead Protoss, my friends, but I digress. We'll see what happens. We got a lot of opium here. We got a lot of sentries. And that's about as good as he could hope for. Infantry armor +1 finished, and we got Ghost Academy. Double Ghost Academy. Fascinating from Hanmano. Is he trying to flex into going into nukes? What's going on here? Or did he just have like a gas bank and he couldn't spend his money, is what I'm thinking, and he wanted some SimCity against Zealots and stuff if they come in. But yeah, basically this is a lot of adepts and sentries and most of the army with 2 slightly damaged immortals. That's a lot of tanks. Bada boom. There goes most of the army. GG is called, and Hanmano advances. Yeah. By last night, you mean this morning. I was pretty tipsy. I'm a little congested, but it was more that I stayed up. I honestly don't know. So we have Special versus Hero. Oh my god. Dark versus Hanmano? No. Dark versus Solar is going on. I'm confused. Okay, so Hanmano's versus Hero. Hanmano versus Hero. Hero versus Hanmano. Now, this would be an amazing upset. If Hanmano beat Hero, that would be something. Happy New Year to you, Drew. I think it was safe for me to update it by then. I don't know. If it wasn't, it wasn't. Protoss OP. Well, Hanmano's gotten himself into an uphill battle here, I think. I hate to say it, but this is a little bit of a one-sided fight. But if anybody could cheese the Protoss, it is Hanmano. 47 is Happy New Year to you. Thank you for the 300 biddies. Thank you so much. Greatly appreciate you. And it's before midnight, so hey, hell yeah, that counts toward this month on Twitch. Let's go. Thank you, buddy. Pass the booze. Unfortunately, I've gotten that out of my system. A little before. Thank you so much for the 300 biddies. And, what a legend. The artist 47ness. Alright, here we are. Going on to game number 1. And, oops, I had a little something here I forgot I didn't need to do. Spawning in the upper right-hand corner of Tropical Sacrifice, representing Dragon Phoenix Gaming. Give it up for our red Protoss player. It is Hero. DreamHack Atlanta and our first GSL Codest Protoss winner in forever. And his opponent in the bottom left, our young up-and-coming Terran player from Prep Esports. Give it up for Hanmano in the blue. Oh, yeah, the best of 69 was done by then. Holy heck and heck. Oh, wow. That is interesting from Hanmano. He did this to body block the probe from attacking the SCV with the RNG. I don't think I've seen this. That's 100% why he did this, but that could bite him in the behind for a wall after. At the same time, he could just fly the barracks over. That was so smart. SCV's taking a bit of a beating here. But that said, Hanmano's going to defend it. That was probably one of the more wild things I've seen in him. And just the little things that matter in StarCraft 2. Oh, he's got to mess with the RNG, though. That probe is... Oh, no. Is it going to go down? Is that which saves actually that which destroys? We'll find out. Oh, SCV's stuck behind. That's kind of cute. Nah, isn't that cute? We got a Marine opener. Wall attempted to go back. Oh, the SCV's in trouble. Hero behind us getting a Nexus. Was just Nexus core. I just had a lot going on right here with one. Who would have thought just two workers duking it out would end up into such an entertaining little bit of StarCraft right from the rip in this game. Hanmano trying to beat the hero worker micro. That's good shit. All right, it's going to be a high ground CC, and I don't hate that. He's trying to play with an air of safety. Our Terran player, that said, especially against hero who's going for a stalker first. Okay, spicy. You have steak and rum? I am officially jealous. Well, I have cookies and coffee, which is going to be milk. I'm going to try to sleep after this. Which I don't know how it's possible. You know me with my sleeping power problems, but I'm still going to try to. And hopefully that would fix my sleep schedule. From there, it's up to me to stop being a bonehead. All right, Marine SCV is going to try to chase off the probe. Hanmano kind of losing some mining time doing that, but tease with the Ds. All right, we got another stalker coming and a couple of shield batteries. Hero's already preparing for weird. What is this shield battery placement? All right, so he has something to defend the back, this side of the mineral line, I guess, a little too, but that pylon going down mean these batteries are both down, and I don't know how much I like it. Robo going down as well. He's drawing. Is that a face? Hero actually sim-citying a face on the production, you know. Fascinating stuff. It is going to be a 1-1-1. Well, is it? No, it's 3 X Factory again from Hanmano. I'm clearly staring at these, but bear with me, guys. That's actually pretty wild stuff. Tell me that doesn't look like a face. When the robotics facility's done. Is Hero actually drawing stuff with his SimCity? What a 200 IQ Protoss play right there. But 200 IQ Terran play by Hanmano with the body block of the probe, which he barely saved. Okay, he's got a Widow Mine out for defense in case of a Stargate opener. Isn't going to need it. Yeah, it's not super hidden, but still in a cheeky little spot. With that said, Hanmano's just playing very defensively at the moment. Looks like he's going to go into 3-gate blink. Oh, no, it's just 2-gate blink. He should be taking expansion. No, not blink at all. Dave's wrong. He's going with an immortal push. I'm sorry. This is weird. I mean, it's Hero, so we're not surprised, but I think Hero's trying to defend against a big push, which is eventually going to happen. So he's just playing. He's playing defensively, but the fact that he doesn't have a Twilight. He opened Robo. Okay, he's going with a Warp Prism. So is he going to go for an Immortal drop with all this? That is the question. Or is he just going to warp in pure gateway units? We've seen Hero do that, but he's only on 2 gates at the moment. He's going to get some more economy up. In no rush for third base. There's a robotics bay. So is he going to meme on us and give us Disruptor drops or extended Thermal Lance Colossi drops or just disrupt? You know, we might see Gravitic Drive for Warp Prism speed, that is, for those of you that don't know. But we'll see what happens. All right, a couple sentries going out here. And we'll see. Oh, this is gonna kind of nice for Hanmano, though. He has a siege tank up here. Not much in terms of bio for this, but these 2 Widow Mines could certainly do some damage. And one is going to hit. Oh, the Warp Prism almost goes down. That was huge. That was so close to death. Hellions actually going to hide out. Stalkers do keep him in check. Another Immortal and a couple more sentries back home. But Hero almost lost his War Prism, which would have been almost game-ending damage. Not quite, but certainly pretty close to it when you're on 2-base economy, and this is what you got. And you're going into Robo Bay behind it, because that would have been an Immortal, and I think it was an Immortal, a Stalker, and a Sentry. I could be wrong. All right, first Disruptor out. It is going to be balls. You guys, we may just say that Hero has got balls. Big nose face. All right, here we go. It's going to be the push from Hanmano Disruptor. Going to get a nice shot on the tank in the forward position, but he's got to be careful. This is a big boys bull, and it's a 2-base all-in from Hanmano. He's just now trying to go for third. He has another Disruptor. But Hero has to be careful not to engage into this. Oh, that's a lot of less stopping power. One of the tanks falls down. A lot of SCVs. It's 12 workers right there, which are basically a huge component of the army, funnily enough. Another Disruptor goes, takes out the Widowmine. Do we have another Nova available? We will pretty soon. I think this is very well held. So kind of just a defensive play from Hero. Ooh, nice Nova. Does get some really good damage on that siege tank. And, well, another Purification Nova going in. Getting some more value. And some nice micro from Hero. Ooh, GG. And Korean is called. Hero takes game number 1. Again, this is a very tough fight for Hero, or for Hanmano. He's literally playing against one of the best Protoss players in the world. Good stuff. Man, I wish I wasn't muted that one game. Bear with me, guys. All right, so we are getting into a lobby. I am so damn congested, it's not even funny. Yeah, so we're going into game number 2. Moving right along. There was only 16 people signed up. Still, Hanmano is playing very well today, guys. So on the bracket, let us take a look. Special is going to be fighting the winner of Hero and Hanmano, which is likely to be Hero, but the fact that Special beat Gumiho in a 2-0 is pretty impressive. Solar versus Dark in ZVZ semifinals going down. So that's our 2 Zergs are on the other side of this. Already ongoing. I think Beowulf's probably covering them. Boosh. Boom. Alright, anyway. Here we are going into game number 2 on Moondance. Spawning in the bottom right-hand corner of... Oh, I just said it. He's red. He's Terran. Is he going to bring us some extra cheesy play this game? It looks like we're at least going to have a Proxy Rax. It is Hanmano. And his opponent in the upper left. Give it up for Dragon Phoenix Gaming's Hero. In the blue. Hanmano definitely going to Proxy Rax Arena. Oh, is he going to do the... Aha! This could be Proxy Marauder. That could be a lot of things, honestly, but... yeah, we'll see. This is going to look like a normal build from... or to Hero. What would be spicy if you see flew in or Axe in there? That'd be pretty wild. But it could be... He's trying to kill this damn probe. It's so funny. He's kind of starting to look a little sus now, I think. The Hero, but we'll see. Yeah, there's the Proxy, second Rax. It's going to be Reaper. I was kind of hoping he was going to go for, like, Proxy Marauder or just, like, fly in and do that kind of proxy rack, so it's gonna... Ooh, we got 3 racks opener. Is this gonna be 3 racks Reaper, or is his other gas? Oh, he's gonna take it. It's 3 racks Reaper against Hero. Is Hero gonna be expecting this? That's the question. Flex Steel, that's a lot of damage. How you doing, Forion? Yeah, this is gonna be wild. 3 racks Reaper out of Hanmano. I do like it. Hero does have some Sim City that could work toward this, but he's gonna need to get some information to scout and have everything walled off. I don't know. You could have hung on a bit of an injury quit. No, I think he was pretty dead. He lost when he lost those tanks and he lost all those SCV, he was on a 2-base all-in. You guys got to remember that. So at that point, our Protoss player had 3 disruptors, still retained the Immortals, had a bunch of units. I'm pretty sure that game was pretty well over, unfortunately, in game number 1. Wait, what's he doing over here? I guess he's just gathering up these Reapers, but it gives time for Hero to get it. He's going to need to defend, too. Like, stop. Oh, man. I really wouldn't hate it if he stopped making Reapers back home. And he's sending everything there, forcing a recall. He could just go push in. Like, 1 Reaper could get a ton of damage done behind this, but I don't know why he changed his rally. He doesn't have to fully commit to this anymore. Like, you can kind of back off and just start dropping tech labs and reactors. You're not finding value, especially. But yeah, the shield battery is going to be a bit of a problem. He's not going to be able to take it out. So he's still investing in Reapers. I don't like this on mono. I would definitely say drop a tech lab and reactor back home at least. Maybe start flying this guy back, if not. Or just produce on 1. He could be doing more to get out of this, but he's just kind of cheekily doing this. Bulls boys. He really wants that shield battery. Is it going to go down? It looks like it very well could. Shield battery does go down, but is there enough DPS with these Reapers to kill this many Stalkers? I don't believe so. We got a Manor Mule dropped. Hello, the BM. Wow, GG with a Manor Mule. It's the new year, dude. Well, New Finland. Well, it's New Year and lots of the world. How you doing, Abel Bacon? People are speaking to us from the future. Apparently in Australia, the kangaroos are like weaponized and StarCraft 3's out according to Hanmano, and they have flying cars over in Korea. Okay, so Hero has advanced. It's gonna be Hero versus Special semifinals. Dark versus Solar's already ongoing. I think Beowulf's probably covering that if I was to guess. My Zerg caster friends. Always no bias on it. You know? Into the Inno is covering it as well. I'm teasing, by the way. So I believe we're going to be covering Hero versus Special. Another PVT, and there's a 100% chance of a Zerg in the finals. This could go... So it's either a PVZ or TVZ final. So, Satan Savior, you will have your Zerg. You will certainly have your Zerg. All right. All right. Sip City. Oh my gosh. Let me go back to 2022. First time I hear about him. Casual SC2 fan. Hanmano is great. He did well. Hanmano's my up-and-coming buddy. At least this time he's like, well, Heroes bullied other people. Based Hanmano is in chat. Demosthenes, New Year, Dave looking great. Oh, I just woke up. All right. Good to see you guys. I'm so congested, so bear with me. And we have Juanito versus Hero. Missouri. Yeah, true, SE2. Where's my boy Bion? Yeah, I'm not even joking. Like, I get a lot of shit from a lot of Terran friends, but Bion's probably my favorite Terran. His inconsistency's great. It's kind of like watching Zest. Like, I missed the shit out of Zest already. He's consistently inconsistent at times in tournaments, but still, I think nobody can pull those drops out like Bion out of nowhere. The YOLO Bion drops, which he obviously knows what he's doing more, or his cheeky play where he'll get like a Raven going with some pressure and then have drops on two fronts. So sick. And I believe all the players are getting paid at this point. Hanmano, good run. Sorry, guys, too. You gotta fix it. I think you could probably, I don't know. At least you're working. You should be able to fix it a little more. I'm gonna need to get back to it desperately. Tomorrow I'm gonna hang out with her, so if I have to stay up in a weirder time, I'm gonna do so. But guys, we're in the semifinals on this side. Spawning in the upper right-hand corner, representing Dragon Phoenix Gaming in the red. Give it up for Hero. And it is our man in the bottom left representing Psystorm Gaming. Give it up for Special in the blue. Spam this Dorito to help out Juanito. You know he's going to need it against Hero. So winner advances. It's possible. He 2-0'd Gumio. I've seen Special. Special is another one of my favorite Terran players. Not going to lie. Another one that I'd get crap about. I forgot to mention. So other than the fact that he's one of the first OG guys on the pro side that actually eagerly joined some of the tournaments I did, I got to know him quite a bit, but he just has some really cool out-of-the-box strategies. Like, and I don't think there's too many players that have as many strategies, especially for how long he's been in this game. So he knows the book of all the Terran bullshit.
Imagine.
Let's be real here. Happy New Year, Archons. We have our man Juanito. Oh my gosh, he even gets Hero's probe. That's not any probe. That's the Hero probe. He gets the kill. Hero does a good job harassing and delaying the barracks, but still, that's a Reaper probe. Hero going for a double gate. Okay, never mind. That's a little bit of a misclick. He was indecisive there. Special now with a little bit of a moral victory. Taking out that probe. He's feeling good. He's just going to go for Reaper expand. Presumably a 1-1-1. Very cool stuff, though. Yeah. I throw up every time I try to smoke a cigarette. Or you make me want to smoke one in front of my PC. I'm so sorry, SE2 in chat. I need to quit smoking desperately. That's part of why I'm between sleep and health. Dave is not a man of poor health. Oh, spicy! It's the Marauder opener. Speaking of Beyond, that's I believe that was a Beyond build with the 2 Marauder opener, and he's just gonna push across the map with it, going into a 1-1-1. We'll see. It's special, so you might have something extra cheeky. It may just be a Marauder. And then he goes into Cyclones, no one special. He's a wild card. Gotta love Juanito. Reaper gonna get a little scout here. Does see that it's a Stargate opener from our... I even got a scout that Warp Gate's going down. Does get a probe, so still... that said, there was a little delay on the attack for special with his barracks getting denied. But... He might be in a little bit of trouble here. He's gonna want to swim. I don't know why he's going into... Yeah, he's gonna cancel the other Marauder. Okay, that's good. 1 Marauder pushing out across against 2 Adepts. Kind of weird. No concussive shell. He's immediately switching for Cyclone, and now I don't hate the Cyclone at all, considering he scouted a Stargate. So, a wise move from Special, but it's Hero, so he might... Okay, he's going into an Oracle, so that Cyclone is going to be very helpful. It's going to be out definitely well in time for this, but it's the only unit he has to fight at the moment. That said, 2 Adepts could get worker kills, so it's going to mess with the worker production of Hero. Okay, this is scouted from Hero 2. Okay, it's going to be 3 Racks Factory. I like this. Han Mono, if you're still here. Some mod make a bet. All right, so... All right, I'm going to make a prediction for you. I will do one for you right now. Bear with me. Submission period. God damn it, I have to move all this shit. It's kind of a pain doing this. We got a little bit of action going on here. The Oracle and the 2 Adepts going to fight. SCV body blocking a little bit. He saves the SCV. Sorry about that, guys. I was not observing because I was making the poll. Here you go. Put your money in. People, SC2 just wants extra points. SC2, you know, my friend... Those channel points buy you TTS here. I hope you remember that. I know I'm a Protoss streamer. I'm thankful you come by from time to time. She is a big Terran fan, but a lot of my... You know, I gotta say, it's pretty amazing how many Terran players watch my stream on the regularly, even in ladder session lately. It's pretty wild. But that said, Special is... Yeah, he may just go for a 2-base all-in. I don't know, but it looks pretty standard from here. He just opened with 2 Cyclones. He shut it down. He holds. Trades in favor of Special, actually. He did kill the Oracle, but we're going to have just a Phoenix. Weird build out of Hero. He's going into Blink Stalkers immediately, which... I don't know about you guys, but if I was Special, I would not expect a Blink follow-up to this. And a 3rd base. So it was just a Stargate opener, just a single Phoenix, but now he's going to tip his hat that he's got a lot of Stalkers. So Special should know this is a mass Stalker build. Would like to see concussive shells come out of it. He hasn't even restarted combat shields. I wouldn't hate it. If he switched to concussive shells, that would be actually pretty big. But he's going to go for combat shields just because it finishes so quick. Combat shields finishes pretty quick as well. And are we going to see a Raven with this? No? Okay. Starport going to the reactor. And he's going to build another reactor on the factory. He's going to go into Widow Mines. Oh, Blink's coming in. There's no siege tank. But there are a lot of Marauders, regardless of concussive shell or not. No stim yet or not. Either of these Marauders are going to do some good DPS. The Stalker's forcing them back. Stim's going to finish up here in a minute, so ultimately Special is in a fine position, I think. Yeah, he's even got the bunker here. It's a lot of DPS, but still, not the best fight Hero could have been taken. Oh, cleans up the Adept. It's 5 Stalkers up here, and we're starting to get medevacs and such out now. Only 1 Phoenix out. Now it's going into charge with 3 more gates going down, so Hero is going to be in a fantastic position. See what happens from here. All right, with that said, we got some Widow Mines in production from Special. Hero going for Forge, but he is on 3 bases to 2, so Special's going to have to think of something. But there's just a lot of Stalkers on the map. So now that charge lots are going to be following up, there hasn't been any trades in Army. Special does have a lead in Army supply technically right now. But with all these gateways, that means quick reinforcements for our Protoss player. And we are on the PTR, so the ground weapons and armor and shields upgrades at the Forge research quicker, as I mentioned earlier on the patch. That said, also the Cyclones, I forgot to bring it up. Cyclones have their plus 10 damage to all versus plus 20 versus armored as they previously were. And some other changes like that, like the Ghost EMP radius buffed a little, but nerfed in the late game slightly. But there's no... Ultimately, it makes it so Ghost, you don't need to research enhanced shockwaves. You're not going to get the pro bono of it, but the radius has been increased a little on its own. With that said, we didn't see any Raven this game. That's I thought Juanito might go for a Raven, and I wouldn't have hated it because anti-armor missile would be nice. Just 1 Raven because he had the tech lab right there. But he's going to go for a 3rd as well. Just trying to pick off a few units. Picks up a Zealot and actually nice blinks. Juanito! Oh, he's going in for the Jabate drop. Oh no, that is 1 dead medevac, however. This drop is going to go right into the main base on a production. There's going to be a lot of Zealots in here. Oh, and a recall is forced. Just a shield battery going down. And, well, Juanito's going to lose these medevacs. Not the fight we're looking for. Widow Mine does a pretty good damage, though. And that's a fully surrounded army. That said, Juanito's going to push the 3rd battery, goes down. There's no medevacs to help protect these units, but nice beautiful stutter stepping from our Psystorm Gaming Terran player. He's actually kind of holding on. Army supplies obviously dwindled. Not the greatest fights he'd hoped for, but he's gotten some damage. Ooh, does the Widow Mine get anything, though? And it is going to get some good damage. Oh, 6 workers do go down. No armory behind this, but Special does have a 3rd base. He's down on workers, but I think he's put a little stopping power to Hero taking a 4th just now. Hero is going into a Robo Bay and a 2nd robotics facility on the way. Does have a Warp Prism coming as well. That's a big Protoss army coming across the map. We do have some Widow Mines. A lot of Marine Marauder production and armory on the way. We don't have any Ghosts from Juanito. Did he get a Ghost Academy behind this? No, he didn't. I did not think so. Yeah, this is not looking too good for Special, but he is mustering up some more forces. The Warp Prism is going to make this the scarier thing. There is Big Daddy Immortal with this army. That's about it for tech on our Protoss side. And that Phoenix actually still alive. We have the John Travolta Phoenix. You can buy 2,855 TTS. My goodness. It's a lot of Dave watching. That is a lot of Dave watching. And, well, yeah, that's a pretty good push. I like this War Prism going in from Hero, but it is scouted. The missile turret is going to react to it. And Special is going to drop both the Widow Mines. Okay, almost forced in friendly fire. A couple workers going down, but the main engage is the more important one. That's a lot of Protoss. Behind this, we do have ground armor coming. Protoss taking a 4th base. And we do have a Widow Mine drop from Special. He does have an armory now. That's going to be pretty helpful. Widow Mine's coming in a little clutch here. Oh, there's that Observer. Look at the... Oh, the Observer's larger, as you can see, too. So they reverted the Observer's original speed, which is smart, but I really don't agree with the fact that they needed to make it that ridiculously huge. It's actually comical. Like, you can clearly see it way... I don't know. I think it's silly. Artosis even agrees with me on that one. I think that's silly. And he doesn't like buffing anything for Protoss. But... well... Double Colossi coming out. Extended Thermal Lance is on the way. But that said, Special has a massive army supply. Sentry's coming in clutch for Old Hero, but we don't have any AoE for these Widow Mines. Do they get some good damage? 3 hits. Out DPS the battery overcharge for the moment. There's no detection. There's no observers here. That obs did go down before. Shield battery going down. Special, can you just like pulverize these forces? You need to keep these Marauders alive to kill the Colossi, but that Immortal, Big Daddy Immortal's helping to not let them just flex into here. Oh. Okay, Special gonna move these Widow Mines, which are off cooldown to the 4th base location. Special not taking a 4th of his own. He is producing more SCVs a little, but he's been very committed. Okay, Special's going for a big-ass Doom drop. Only 2 workers fall. Observers out, so this is gonna be cleaned up. Nice scan there. Wow, this is a beautiful debate from Special. He's gonna go right into the main and onto the production. And that's a very Artosis pylon, speaking of Artosis. Okay, he's going right for the core. I don't hate that, but we can depower all of this. I don't know why he's killing the Starport. The Stargate, rather. That's not... He could have depowered, like, 4 gates. And the Starport, or Stargate, for that matter. Actually, more than 4 gates. But, coulda, woulda, shoulda, I guess. Oh, loses some medevacs, but keeps the bio alive. That's more important. Disruptor does hit the 2 Widow Mines. Battery overcharge is activated, and the battery overcharge is nerfed in this patch, by the way, guys. So, it's up to 150% rather than 200 before. Special trying to get God's work done. Does he take down the Nexus? The answer is no. Hero barely retains the Nexus with just 65 HP, and very well done. Hero takes game number 1. Very good stuff. Satan's Savior's been following for 1 year, 3 months, 17 days, and 2 hours, and spent 10 days and 13 hours watching. Holy crap. Some of you guys have some insane watch time. Cough Magic Turtle. Okay, we're going on to game number 2. All right, we're moving on to game numero 2. And, yeah. We'll see what happens here. All right, guys. Here we are. Moving on to map number 2, it's Moondance. Spawning the upper left-hand corner. Give it up for our red Protoss player and his Mr. GSL Codas winner, DreamHack Atlanta winner, Dragon Phoenix Gaming's hero in the red. And his opponent in the bottom right, representing Psystorm Gaming in the blue. It's everybody's favorite Mexican Terran player. Give it up for Special. All right. Pretty early pylon. Wait, yeah, that was a pylon scout. The introduction seemed like it was earlier. Actually, that is a damn early probe from Hero. He is expecting Special to like proxy hacks potentially or something. Special did a pretty good job in the previous game, but we'll see what happens from here. Yeah. We had a little bit of action from both Special and Hanmano a little earlier with the stuff. 12 days and 14 hours of watch time. That's crazy too. Demosthenes, how you doing, bud? Happy New Year. Alrighty. And Gene Sim, 1 month, 22 days. Smoke with 12 days. Gene Sim, though, holy heck. That's a lot. Nate Diggity for 7 months, 30 days, 9 hours? Really, Nate Diggity? My goodness. My goodness. Everybody flexing stuff in here. 5 months, my ass. Exactly. It's probably from the Twitch silliness. I don't always trust all the, like, this stuff. You're the goat, Rip Bozos. Oof. Yeah, Smoke's been following me since well before anybody. Demosthenes has been for a long time as well. Demosthenes actually put money down for one of our first big tournaments in the Legion Invitational. Fun fact. He put some big dollars down. And one of the first pro tournaments I ever covered. But all you guys, what's in that cup? Coffee. Coffee with a little bit of creamer. Just a very little bit of creamer. I kind of rushed. I might as well have drank it black, to be honest. It probably would have tasted better from how little creamer's in this. Yeah, that SCV's going down. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, that's so close to finishing. Oh, my God. 1 second more to go, and it would have been done. Not even. And that's a Ripperino SCV. Another adept coming out. It's going to be a Robo opener from Hero in this game. Kind of like the one we saw with Hanmano. On a different map. Alright, Adept's going to be more annoying, but they're not going to finish the Shade. Just going to keep a lot of pressure on. Special really desperately wants to kill them after to get revenge from that worker going down. Oh! Special debates him, gets a little bit of health damage, not hull damage on these Adepts. Oh, the Adepts may find this Pro, or SCV rather. That said, Special almost had a disaster on his hands as the SCV could have debated that, or prevented that from stopping the supply depot. All right, Observer going out. So, Drew, this is for you. It's an Observer rush from Hero. So, Drew in chat. I don't know. He always is telling me to, you know, you gotta rush observers. Always rush an observer. And he's like, keep building observers. Yeah, plus Twitch unfollows you sometimes on stuff. Ooh. At least they have noticed that. Sometimes I'm like, there's no fucking way I unfollowed so-and-so or something. And somehow, or maybe unless you accidentally do and you don't realize it. What just happened to me? Alright. These Cyclones coming in with this fight are not going to finish the job here. They do plus 10 instead of the plus 20 versus Armored. So Cyclones, I don't feel are as good against Stalkers as they previously were. I kind of like the Cyclone change because overall it gives them other utility against units like Marines and TBT. Gives them some extra damage against, in a way the damage works out a little better against like Adepts. But they're not like, they don't just shred through Stalkers earlier on. You do have to micro them quite well, especially against Blink Stalkers. But oh, it's going to have a recall force. The Liberator getting 3 kills. Special doing special tactics. Sending out a Liberator across the map. 13% of your time watching, Dave. That's crazy. Yeah, Special looks like he's in rough shape. SC2 has no hopium. SC2, homie, you have no hopium for our man Juanito. Okay, it's a double immortal drop. Look at Hero flexing. Oh, man, this is like that guy I played on ladder the other day. Where he just kept sending more prisms and immortals. I've never seen anybody continuously do it, but interesting strategy from Hero. Special doesn't have stim or anything done. He's been onto a 1-1-1 opener, but yeah, he's got some stopping power to prevent those immortals from doing too much. If he catches that War Prism and those immortals, that's going to be huge for him. But I digress. It's a 3-base Protoss again. Actually, yeah, that third base is not going to finish up just yet. Special, hopefully, going to go for 1 as well. No, he's going to go for 5 racks first. I think he should have went for a third CC. Just my take. Even though this base has fewer minerals, he could have done it. But oh my god, speaking of coulda, woulda, shoulda, here come the Immortals. Siege Tank's going to help do some DPS. Cyclones, actually taking some big hits. So, this could be rough for either player. Now, at this point, I wouldn't hate... now he's going to take it later. If Special is going to take it that late, he should just build it at the triangle third. Forget that back base with the lower minerals. Oh, Juanito, he's going to try to get this Warp Prism, but the Immortals are going to... Wow, that was nice micro. He gets the Warp Prism, but the 2 Immortals are in trouble. He has to be really careful. That's a very damaged Cyclone, and Immortals do very good damage to 2 Cyclones. Oh, that said, it goes down. Well, I do like that Special's not using an auto turret because they cost... Okay, that's another change. So the Raven's cheaper, but it's 150... Or sorry, it's 75 to cast an auto turret from 50 before. They do start out with 75 energy, but every auto turret you cast after takes longer than the past to regenerate to in energy. So, consecutively. How you doing, Jesus Saves? What's the picture next to your name? It's me giving the middle finger. It's an old... I never updated that one, but that's a couple months subscriber. It's actually me giving the middle finger. All right. We got some High Templar Stormy boys out. He does have Storm available. Storm's going to land on the Widow Mines as well, but man, that did a lot of damage. We did lose a few units right there. Trade's looking pretty even, honestly, but that's a lot of Storms available for a Protoss player. He's going to do a Robo Bay just yet. Yeah, Special has to be careful. He's all clumped up with his Marines. Not like this Juanito. He did lose a Warp Prism before, but Hero's got another one incoming just now. He's just going to reinforce for the minute beforehand. Okay, it's a good thing we got some Siege Tanks here, though. It's a lot of charge lots and a good amount of Storm power, even with the Sentry here to help keep things alive. Special's now going into Ghost, though. He doesn't need EMP again, so he does have that going for him. That said, Combat Shields just now finishing up 9 minutes into the game. Special not going for +1 infantry armor, but he does have this back base just finishing up. Well, getting his orbital on the way. That said, his Special get the Warp Prism. Oh no, he almost does, but almost is just not enough. Army supply looking pretty even. Special across the map, but our Protoss player has plenty of gateways to reinforce. Robotics Bay coming, and another robotics facility for Protoss. Blink on the way, but +2 ground weapons on the way for Protoss. Special's for getting his +1 infantry armor behind this. Like I said, it's a small thing. I don't mean to harp on it, but that stuff does stack up. If the game goes on longer, you don't want to be way behind on upgrades, especially now that Protoss upgrades finish faster at the Forge. All right, Special going into some Vikings. I doubt he'll overextend into overcommit into them, but having some Vikings out for Colossi Smart and the Warp Prism, etc., etc. Oh no, he's gonna lose the Raven though. Raven's out of energy, and we do have some EMP ability here. Oh, nice EMPs. Does catch a few of the Ghosts, few of the High Templar, but there are a couple more Storms available. Battery overcharge is activated. Special is walking into the Storms. These aren't the plays we're looking for. Oh my good lord, Special is just getting rained on with Storms over here. Very unlucky for our man Juanito. Yeah, that was a little bit of a rough engagement to take, unfortunately for Special. GG's called. Hero takes it 2-0. So it looks like we have Hero versus Solar or Dark. The Dark win. Let's see. Interesting. It's Hero versus Dark.
Am I?
Yo, thank you for the 9 months, Thorn. Happy New Year to you.
Thorn 969 just subscribed. Everyone streaming and playing on New Year's. The dedication.
Thank you, my friend. How you doing, Konya, too? But thank you so much, Thorn, for the 9 months. And honestly, I even told Steadfast not to. My sleep's all hecked up. even more than ever. And I have an angry girlfriend for not hanging out with her today, rightfully so. Let me get this going, but it's Hero versus Dark. We have a PVZ finals, ZVP, depending on how you look at it. On a banger one. Welcome, welcome. Happy New Year's to you guys, and Thor 2. 22 is an improvement on the first 2 editions. Oh, yeah. Konya has a tournament coming for KTL. Yeah, I think it's pretty safe to say we can update this pretty soon. All right, so yeah, we just had a mistake with Konya. Anyway, guys, Hero versus Dark. Yeah, unfortunately, Jesus Saves Special and SC2, I gotta say, all my Terran friendos, poor Juanito took a little bit of a beating there. But still very well done. He made it through. Hanmano also playing very well this tournament, too. Badge. But I will put it to you this way. We had a couple PVTs. We had a TVT. So it's been... if you guys notice, for a Protoss player, I cover a lot of fucking Terran usually. When it's any ESL, it doesn't matter. It's just how I'm on. For some reason. People could be itching for it, but I literally jump on. Yeah, it's okay, Sibba John. Don't worry. Hero versus Dark's going to be pretty good, though. Honestly, as good as Dark is, if we were in this outcome, I would have liked to seen... I would have rather have seen Solar. Solar has been pretty cracked lately. Dark's been pretty good, but Solar in the last couple months, at least, has been actually crushing it. Blue slug people beat purple bug people. I never thought of Protoss as slugs. I mean, they don't have a mouth, I guess. All right, here we go. Yeah, true. It's almost 23 on Eastern Standard Time, the local time of Dave, so might have a New Year's countdown. And as of right now, from the future, it is 12 minutes and 7 seconds. Yeah, I Steadfast almost was going to cast it. I was proud of him for taking it off, but I'm like, I always told everybody they shouldn't fucking do it. To be honest, now here I am casting it because I screwed up my everything, but I don't know. I got you, Thorn. Usually New Year's to me, I'm like, eh. See, when I was younger and a single lad, then we'd be out to the bar and stuff, but... Special, I think, has probably been focusing on some life stuff, but we're going into the finals. And I'm going to end the prediction.
Satan's_5 says Dave Zerg.
Read the players. Yes, we do have Zerg. Fucking bear with me, guys. This is not very intuitive. For those of you that don't know the players, well, we're doing a 10-minute one. Yeah, he didn't qualify either. That is true. You're rich, Nate Diggity. Good, good, good. So we're waiting for the vetoes. We're waiting for the players. Yeah, that's true, SE2. Where's Bunny? They're out on New Year's. They're maybe they're celebrating. I know it's different. These people can't have lives. Well, SE2, I need to regain my life even, but I trust me. That is too funny. SE2's a little ragey over there. I demand entertainment. How you doing, Blank? Happy New Year to you. In 9 minutes and 25 seconds our time, but we're on a 2-minute delay, so it'll be in that same time to you, but by the time you hear this, it would have happened 2 minutes before that point. Or yeah, you know. So from now. You're as a truck driver on the road in mountains of Tennessee away from your pregnant wife. Thank you very much. Youch. Another truck driver. You got you and Vlad. I'm going to wish him a happy New Year too. Well, I mean, hell yeah, here's to a way better 2023. 2022 can suck my left nut. That's all I can say. It has not been a very good year for Dave. We had a lot of good StarCraft for Dave. It's been a very good year for Twitch. And that said, a very shitty year for everything else. So I'm going to probably take a piss on 2022. I don't have any drinks for that, though, you know? All right, when's the fucking games going to start, guys? Jeez. A lot of wait time. Yeah, be safe, everybody. Sibba John's probably passed out by now from all that beer pong he's playing in Germany over there. And it's got to be late as hell for him. It's probably like 5 in the morning, so he's probably sleeping in some puddle of pee and puke. Just to make you guys grossed out as I'm blowing my nose into... All right, guys. Yeah, happy. Exactly. In the last few minutes, I'm going to have this up on my left side screen here so I can take a look. 6 minutes and 42 seconds. And to get fucked 2022. Hello, 2023. I'm just saying, I'm not even going to hold back. And I might stream a little later after this. We'll probably lose the delay for any of you late night folks or early morning or wherever the fuck you are. I doubt there's going to be much on the ladder, but I might play a little guitar. We might do some artwork. And I'm going to try to pass the fuck out if I can, even though I drank some coffee and woke up. I'm going to try to force myself to sleep. Technically, Happy New Year, Philippines time. Well, actually, it's been New Year. We have people that are already in 2023 in the future, blank. I can still say that with sub 6 minutes to go. Players are doing the vetoes finally. We are in a party, and we should have a lobby pretty soon. Yeah, I mean, it's because I got freaking drunk as shit last night. I'm with SE2. She was saying, too, like, oh, SE2 also, I apologize if I say she. SE2 is usually a dog on her stream, but she's actually, I've seen you with your camera on sometimes. I don't know. Here's to escaping a dumpster fire and landing in a ball pit. A new one, not one that kid... Wait, what? Not one that kids have done. Yeah, we got a banger of a finals at the best of 5. Winner goes on to take $200. Second place takes $100. And the semifinalists before Special and Solar did walk away with $50 apiece as we go on. And we have a game coming. And I just said New Year's resolution 2023, Lauren Korean. We like ladder. Oh, you guys like ladder. I don't think it's safe to say. Do I actually like ladder? That's the question. I don't even know what my MMR is right now. I can't remember. I think we might have thrown... Oh, we did World Team League, and I was like, I gave up on it. Because I was a little tipsy. But if I'm up, slight chance of me doing the World Team League because my team's playing in it tomorrow. All right, we got a best of 5 here, folks. It's a Dragon Phoenix Gaming versus Dragon Phoenix Gaming. Bunch of gaming from gamers in Korea, spawning in the bottom right-hand corner. Moon Dance in the red. Give it up for Dragon Phoenix Gaming's hero. And his opponent in the upper left. Give it up for our blue Zerg player, also from Dragon Phoenix Gaming. He's a gamer. It's Dark. In the blue. All right, and we have 2 minutes and 46 seconds, 45 until the new year 2023 on the East Coast. For all of you folks in New York, Pennsylvania, Maine, Massachusetts, Florida, Tennessee, North Carolina, South Carolina, etc., Washington, D.C., blah, 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 blah. We're about there. And we do have a third base force for Dark, by the way, at the 9 o'clock position. Pretty good stuff. Dark is actually sending a drone. Is he going to go proxy hatch? Oh, no. Dark is going for a proxy hatch already. Correct. I am human. Oh, guess what? Nexus is down before the hatch block there. He could go for the wall if he's doing it, but it looks like it could just be a drone scout now. He is going to be the one stealing the minerals. You don't see that every day. Well, unless you're playing against Dark. Okay. Dark doing Dark things. He's got a standard opener other than losing a drone for mining and spending some money on the gas for a little bit of a block. But truthfully, it's not super consequential. You can be fine. And ultimately, that costs 75 minerals and a drone if he lets it finish. So, that said, I don't think it's going to matter that much. Oh, he's going to let it finish. Yeah. You know, just like, joke's on you, pal. That's annoying, but we're just going to take a gas at our natural. And it's going to time out a little rougher for some gas mining, but we have builds for that. When you just lost a drone and 25 minerals. That said, this probe looks like it's dangerously low on health. Do we get a pylon block or something cheeky? Dark going in with 8. count them, 8 Zerglings, and he is going into metabolic boost before a hatchery. So, 4 lings are scouted, but he doesn't know there's 8 lings. So a lot of aggression from our Zerg player. No chrono boost on the adapt. Oh no, this could be a problem on Moondance. We need a chrono. Oh no. Oh no, he chronoed workers. Not like this, Hero. Is Hero just going to lose this? This could be a big problem. A scout's going to be definitely underway at least. But we are going to probably see a few lost workers for our Protoss player. Oh, nice save. Actually, look at the micro. 1 probe going down. The other one returning back home, funnily enough. It'd be hilarious if it actually makes it in. Another adept on the way. These 2, oh. Look at the micro from Hero, though. It's just, he's actually not losing that much mining. It's going to be resonating glaives from our Protoss player. I kind of figured that would be the play, considering the state of the game with what was happening. And Dark is still hammered onto the Zergling button for a little longer. He is going to mine a bit more. This could be something cheap. Okay, 3rd hatch going down just now. I was going to say it could be something cheeky, like he could go into 2-base Muta. Even though it's weird when you have you're forced to have your 3rd base as the 2nd. But we'll see. Okay. I think this is a good read from Dark. Dark is getting a Roach Warren pretty quickly. Resonating Glaives will be done before, but I think some Roaches will be in before the brunt of this hits. There's no robotics facility yet. Resonating Glaives isn't completed yet, but Adepts might be able to get across. Overlord's going to scout the bush. And ultimately, still, even with the gas deal, this is a very good timing for our Protoss player. Happy New Year, guys. We have 50 seconds. Oh, yeah, Happy New Year. I think it already came. It's counting backwards. Wow. Happy New Year to you. I was not paying attention because I was casting the game, but welcome 2023. Got some Roaches in production. A lot of Zerglings. Hero's going to have to be careful here. He lets the Shade finish. He's fully surrounded. He's paying attention to the fight with the Queens. He's going to lose some of these Adepts already, which is not ideal. Dark Shrine going down. Is going to be... Oh, no. Overlord sees this. Does it? Let's take a look in Dark's vision. Dark did see something drop. But at the same time, he's not really responded to it. We don't see any spores going down. He has a couple Overlords out. So Hero hasn't done any mitigation to killing this. Oh, yeah, he's going to have the Overlord see it again, I believe. Let's take a look at Dark's camera again. Nope, no extra read. Let's see what's going on. Happy New Year, everybody. Oops, sorry. We're on to player cameras again. War Prism's coming out. Dark Shrine's not quite done. And do the Adepts make their way away from the Queens? They do. More Adepts going to be warped in. But this War Prism is absolutely crucial. Okay, there is a Spore now. Never mind. That said, the Adepts are going to shade down. There's not a lot of drones here in the natural. He's going to pick some up. He's going to split some off. Ooh, the Queen over here. That could actually fall to the Adepts, but there's a decent amount of Roach Ravaged. More getting pumped out. No layer going down. There's a Spore at each base, but guess what? Not in the natural, which is the 3rd taken base. Shadow Stride being researched. Hello, let's go. This is a Dave game if I ever did. You guys know I'm freaking absolutely loving this. We get Blink DTs. Something we don't get every day. The last time I saw Blink DTs was Maples versus Uko yesterday. And other than that, we're talking, God, going back to almost 2019, other than maybe some, you know, maybe a lower league compared to pros kind of games. Dark Templar not being morphed in yet. It's still just tons of Adepts. Adepts going in the wrong directions. Actually, there's enough where they can pick off a Roach or two. That's just a lot of Adepts. Okay, they're getting segmented off. We want to target the workers. We want to target the workers. Hero is completely all in here. All right. And it's still no DTs. So the DTs are going to be very, very surprising. Dark is down on workers. Hero is taking a 3rd base. And this is a banger. We've still not seen a single Dark Templar yet. So I have a feeling Hero is starting to forget about him. He's just thinking, all right, or Dark rather. Dark's starting to think that Hero is all in, it seems like. And he just lost too much. These Adepts eventually just don't win the fight with the roaches, but they're doing a damn good job nonetheless. Hero still has the Warp Prism out. He's not warped in any DT still. Okay, now he's starting to hit at the Spore, which could reveal it a bit. Okay, now we got DTs. They're coming in. They got Shadow Stride. They're going to blink on top of the Spore Crawler. I'm calling it. Now the Adept's going back home. And will they do so? That is... Oh, he's got to be careful. He could blink them back even. DTs are out. Oh, going to body block. Yeah, he's got to be careful. Yeah, no lair just yet. Again, Dark is way down on drones. Third base going to finish for Hero in the back. He's not really teched up behind this otherwise, though, is the problem. He just has Dark Templar. He could make some Archons, I guess. DT's coming in from two different angles. Are going to be seeing the Spore. He's going to go try to get the snipe on this. Gets a beautiful blink. There's no detection. Corrosive Bile's trying to kill them. This hatchery looks like it's in trouble. Oh, no. Oh, Hero with some last-second micro right there. Does get the kill on the hatch, which is pretty big. But the Spore is going to land. He's going to blink the hell out of there. And GG is called. Hero takes game number 1 in 2023. Very good stuff. Happy New Year, Leo Podex. Leo Podex. You hope the new 2023 comes with more casting and better MMR. Maybe I won't be streaming as much is the plan. So it's possible that we'll have more casting and more MMR because I won't be laddering all the time with stream snipers and everything else. Yeah, that was... What a classy way to play when you got your gas stolen. That was just extremely 5-head play right there. He's like, all right, Dark's going to come in cheeky. We're going to get extra cheeky. And I think Dark just totally, other than losing a lot and not being able to take as much, he was forced into so many roaches, etc. He couldn't really tech out of it. 300, the army of Adepts. Oh, man. Again, sorry for the congestion here. Pretty good stuff, though. All right. Moving on to game number 2 in this best of 5 finals. Spawning in the bottom left-hand corner of Inside and Out. In the red, give it up for Dragon Phoenix Gaming's Hero. Our Protoss player. And his opponent in the upper right-hand corner, also from Dragon Phoenix Gaming, give it up for Dark. And doesn't look like he's going for 12 pull this game. We'll see. Dark always has some pretty cheeky builds up his sleeve, or cheeky ideas, but last game was pretty wild. Ayaya. Raven. All right. And we have another force third again from Hero. Dark's going to have to take triangle third, which is quite a nuisance. For a creep spread and long distance mining of drones, etc., etc. Hero going to stay in for a scout, and that's about it right now. We are not going to have a Nexus just yet, of course, but it's probably going to go for 20 Nexus, 20 core, something similar. We'll see what build. Is Hero going to go for the Hero build? Is he going to do something cheeky again? As we saw in game number 1. That is the question. And Dark so far opening standard. But is it standard or Dark just opening standard? We will find out. We all expect something cheeky out of Dark. Let's be real here. But I think one of the cool things about Dark's play is, well, he can be a not as reactive Zerg player at first, and obviously Zerg the reactive race overall if you're playing standard. He can open standard and actually set the pace for the game plan, which is a little different from a lot of Zerg players. But he is certainly a cheeky lad. Alright, that said, we got a lot of drones going down for Mr. Dark. Looks like he's gonna potentially have to fight off a hatch block. Nah, Hero's smartly taking the probe, sending it back. That probe should live with no problem. Metabolic boost on the way before hatchery, so Dark is going in for a little bit more aggression, I think. He's not in a hurry to take his third hatch, which is going to be... Ooh, he's looking for proxies. This is Hero, so if any Protoss player he's going to fight against to look out for proxies, it's definitely Hero. He's going to want to... Hero is a bold man, though. That said, he doesn't chrono boost his first Adept or into the Stalker. He is going for a Stargate build. The man that originated the build, probably going to be an Oracle, but we'll see if Hero decides to get spicy today. He's going to send that Adept out, get some Vision Dark with the, again, delayed natural. So that's a lot of long distance time. Like, it takes a long time for these drones to get all the way down to the third base to actually start mining. Stalker's going to try to get some damage on this Overlord. Adept going back to the wall. Wall's finished up. First Oracle is out. Hero potentially is going to go take a third base pretty soon. Looks like he's starting to bank up some money. He's got his next Oracle in production. Usually right around now is the time. Ooh, we got those Zerglings coming in, though. Pulsar Beam is going to have to be activated to save the Stalker. Oh. We got a little dance here. Hero is going to drop his Nexus and his Pylon right after. Ooh, that Stalker took a little bit of hull damage, though, but there's two Adepts coming into... Oh, no! A misplaced Nexus. Very unlucky, but still, it's at an okay time. That is very unfortunate for Hero. Actually, the Pylon, I think, might be a little bit, too. But it does allow him to wall off, I think. Yeah, I think we had a few mistakes there in just a short period of time. Magic Turtle, Happy New Year to you. The man, the myth, the turtle of magic. All right, two Oracles are going to take a beating from the Spore. Oh, no, one is going to go down 100%. Hero only getting 4 workers for an Oracle is not worth it. He does just join Dark a little bit. Dark can't really... He doesn't have a choke point to fall back to because of the Pylon placement. Sadly, because of the next misplacement from Hero. Goes to show you guys, even the pros make mistakes. We're all human. And it's just a 2 Oracle variant of the Hero build, I believe. Yeah, he didn't go in for a third. Curious to see how Hero plays this out. The originator of the build, let's see what he does to innovate it in 2023 and further change it up a bit. I want to see something different. I don't know about you guys. Oh, these Adepts are fully surrounded. Not like this, Hero. Dark gets like basically free Adepts. That's 4 Adepts. Oh my goodness. So in total, yeah, 400 minerals and 100 gas to fall for that. For a few Zerglings, totally not worth. Ling's coming in, but there is a shield battery here, an Oracle to defend. Pulsar Beam's not going to be activated. These 2 Adepts are going to go back in. Well, Dark is not paying attention. 2 Adepts on the other side, too, so Hero's certainly going to find some damage. Oh, I hope he micros into the natural. Go into the natural. Because Dark has to go commit to one side or the other. Hero! He's trying to multi-prog, but if he just can't... Oh, no. Oh, he gets some... Okay, he's getting some money out of this. Dark is now down on workers. There's a ton of Lings. He's going for that +1 melee, which is usually pretty good against the Hero build. But guess what? Hero doing something a little different. He's going into charge and 1/1. So he's going into charge lots, and I like this against the +1 melee build. However, the Baneling Nest is coming. We should see a layer come shortly thereafter, but a lot of drones were going down, and the 5th hatch is finishing. Or 5th hatch. 4th hatch is finishing pretty soon. Charge is not quite done yet, and yeah, we're going to have slow Zellies for a little bit. So a couple of Adepts are forced out. Unfortunately, Hero, okay, he is going into a Templar Archives. We do have a Roach Warren with the layer going down in event of charge lots. And I think Hero tipped his hat to the Chargy boys because he warped in a couple Zealots. And Baneling's coming in for a bust. Battery overcharge is activated. The Banelings will get some damage still on the Adept and the Zealot in the wall. But ultimately, Hero still holds his 3rd base. He's going to want to get a 4th base with this style, but it's hard when you have a lot of Ling Bane aggression. Mostly Ling aggression at this point. Nonetheless, 4th base established for Dark. Dark's starting to catch up on workers. Hero really... I'd like to see him take a 4th. Try to. He's got Zelly boys going in for... Ooh, he's going for a little Zealot Adept drop. So Hero's not rushing his 4th just yet. But he is getting an Archon out. He's going into a Robo Bay. I like this. Okay, so he's delaying his 4th base. He's teching up. He's going into a Robo Bay. He's anticipating Roaches as a response to this. So he's going to have Disruptors... Oh, buddy, first Disruptor on the map. And, by the way, Disruptors are nerfed in this patch. Just so you go. Go anyone who's not there. Wow, I've never seen you this hostile, SC2. Hey, thank you for 100 bits. 136 bits, Jesus saves. Thank you, thank you. My man. All right, we got Glial Reconstitution, Melee, and Range Attacks +1 on the way for Dark, who's not mining a lot in his main base. If we look at the income, it's actually pretty close to the 3 base to 3 base, or 4th base going down for Protoss just now at 8 minutes, which is okay. Look at all this chaos. Zealot's actually catching queens, finding 10 workers, and keeping Dark busy. He's forcing out a lot of army, though. In the meantime, oh, yeah, he gets the queen. That's actually pretty big in this fight. War Prism does live. It should be noted. That said, there's still Zealots and Adepts going ham over here. Let's look at the trades. Very much in favor of Heroes so far. He's keeping the fight on the other side of the map. Buying time for this 4th base. Getting out those power units. He's getting out Disruptors and Archons. Still has 1 Oracle. I wouldn't hate to see him get another Oracle, truthfully. Totally worth. But he's going to get ready to start saturating his 4th base as his 3rd base is completely saturated. A lot of Roaches have been forced out. And now we got Archons and Disruptors. This is going to be pretty nice. Again, the Purification Nova radius has been reduced just a bit. So I'm curious to see how this plays out on the new patch in this fight with these 2 guys. It has been reduced in size, so there's finally been a Disruptor nerf from all you whiny Terran players out there complaining about the Disruptors. Oh, and slow banelings. Centrifugal hooks isn't done. It isn't going to matter. Oh, the Sim City's working against him. And that's his memes, by the way. That was for SC2, because he's like, wee. I wanted to get a chuckle out of you guys when I brought in the salty Terran comments. Disruptors in the War Prism going out, another in production. We do have Blink and +1 armor on the way. Smoke them if you got them. All right, anyway. I love teasing you guys, but thank you so much, buddy. And merry belated Christmas to you, too, at Jesus Saves. All right, Blink is going to finish up here. +2 ground armor going to finish up as well. It's 2-2 for a Protoss player. +2 range attacks on the way for our Zerg. And we get a ooh. Novas are going to find a few connections. We got a 3rd one behind this. I think a 3rd one is available. Let's take a look. Yep, he does have that 3rd one right there. And it's going to get target fire. Oh, he just catches a Ravager. Bit of a scrappy game over here. Looks like Hero is in a fantastic spot, though. Yeah, he's keeping the pressure on, bringing the battle to the other side. GG is called. Hero takes game 2. He's on fire tonight. And the Slug people, as I think Jesus Save called them, which I've never heard Protoss being called, taking game 2 off the Bug people. I think that shit's kind of funny. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. All right, going on to game number 2. Or game number 3, rather. If Hero takes this, it's a coin sweep 3-0. But it's a team war. Dragon Phoenix Gaming versus Dragon Phoenix Gaming. Can Dark come back? It's going to take him 3 games to be the victor of the finals of EPT Asia number 156. ESL Open Cup. Anyway, he's up 2 points. Give it up for our Dragon Phoenix Gaming Protoss player in the red. It is Hero. And his opponent in the upper right, also from Dragon Phoenix Gaming. Give it up for our blue Zerg player. It is Dark. You might say, rumor has it he actually has a light sense of humor. All right. Anyway, with that said, we're going to have a little bit of scouting overlords out. No 12 pull this game. Dark, a little bit of a mistake here. Looks like he was going, he's going to scout out for the probe. This is the first game. It's a gateway scout, so Dark's actually going to be able to take his hatchery at a pretty normal time. No hatch block this game. So we'll see what happens. Hero spicing it up a bit, getting under Dark's nerves maybe. Hoping to secure the final. Keep the change, you filthy animals. Good stuff. Good job, chat. Alrighty. Gas and pull coming down. Is this a fake cannon rush? This is. He is trying to make Dark think he's cannon rushing him. And this is not a cannon rush. Or is he going to block him with a... Wait, what? What is Hero doing, guys? Well, that just cost him 25 minerals and didn't accomplish anything. Dark did not take the bait. It's exclamation mark bracket or exclamation mark B. Welcome, Nacheno. All right. And here we have it, folks. Another simulator going down for Hero. He did go for his Nexus. That 100 minerals investment, it's just a 25 to cancel. This early in the game actually sets you back a little bit. So it did delay his Nexus a bit, I believe, or his core. But nonetheless, the mind games didn't work from Hero. He may regret that. But if anybody's going to do cheeky stuff like that, it is Hero. Just a tooling investment from Dark. I don't hate it. So, with that said, he's going to chase the pro back. Hero did take some hull damage, but I think he's going to throw away this pro. Oh, is he going to try to get it a delay? Yeah, he's going to delay it with a pylon. Huge plays from Hero. He wants to try to, no. He's going to cancel. Dark is going to be able to get this going. The Adept's going to be out immediately. Probe going in. Oh, Adept scouted by the Queen. With the 2 Ling opener, he actually has potential to get some damage done, but it is 2 Queens. More Lings going to be popping here. One of the Lings goes down. Hero going to try to get a couple worker kills, at least force some lost mining time. Will the Adept live? Oh, it's getting close. I don't believe so. It is going to go right in. Okay, another Adept coming out. We do have an Oracle opener again from Hero. It's just 1 gate this time because he kept pumping out those Adepts. He's just trying. Look at Hero being annoying. Where did that Adept go? Okay, he just shaded back. He's going to keep more pressure on, keep more information. He's trading out Lings for Adepts, but not really worth if we look at the cost. It's only 3 Lings for 1 Adept so far. It's very much in favor of Dark. So we're getting a little sloppy there. But it's okay. It is Hero, so he knows what he's doing. He's trying to get under Dark's skin, and he did do a good job of delaying the third a bit. I think Dark's been playing with the delayed third style as it is. With that said, Oracle's out with the Adepts and is going to help clean up these Lings. So actually, he's going to clean up all the Lings, which I know it's not the economy, but that's a good amount of damage with the Lings. But this Oracle taking a beating. There's a Spore Crawler. Oh, Hero almost loses it going into another Oracle. He's not going for a third basis yet. The Hero build usually relies on a very fast third base, and, you know, sometimes sequentially other ones. Is that off? No, it looked a little off for a second, but it's not the case. Second Oracle going to be deflected by the Queens from Dark. And get some information on the third. There's a big supply dot block for Dark for a little bit here. He does have a lot of Queens, so losing all the Lings. Dark's tied up into... Oh, no, he's got a lot of Lings back here. Oh, Hero doesn't have a pylon over here, so these Adepts are as good as dead. The Oracle running out of energy. He might want to recall another one. Oh, he landed a Stasis Ward behind that. That's kind of nice. 4 drones caught in Stasis. Stasis Wardy. Uh-oh. These Lings could get in. And it is going to be a Twilight Forge opener. Stasis Ward going down somewhere over here. Only trapping a drone, but forcing some lost mining time. Another one. Hero with their relentless Stasis Wards, but he has to pay attention. Hero has to contend with the Lings, but he's going to lose at least 1 Oracle. Oh, no, Hero. He's going to lose both. Oh, I know there's some aggression going on over here. He was focusing on this side of the map, but that was 2 Oracles. Not like this, Hero. This is a scrappy game. I think Hero was feeling overconfident. The trades are not going in his favor, to say the least. Losing both Oracles is kind of rough. He's going into Blink Stalkers this game. Roaches are coming out, which actually could be okay. If Dark goes the Roach route to open with Blink and +1 and having a little edge on upgrades, it can be all right. But with the delayed third and everything, I'm not really liking the pace for Hero this game as well. How much you want to bet? Okay, what do you mean? Maru military service is going to be said. Oh, you guys are talking about that. Yeah, it's big true. I mean, hell, to be honest with you, I was Heroes for Protoss players, I got to say. It was a sad year or two for what we lost. Losing Zest and SOS. That feels bad, man. Okay, Dark is going to have to contend with a proxy. So I don't know if Dark's going to... He's not going to scout this just yet. We got Stalkers coming in. Blink's going to finish up eventually. And +1, the third bases came down for Hero, but he's not really building any probes. He's dropping the proxy gate. Adept's coming in the shade. Get some work done, maybe. Now they're just going to go back. Hero wants to establish this proxy zone over here. Blink's not quite done. He's got 6 seconds. There's a lot of Lings, though. And only the one Oracle with no energy. He does have some Adepts to kind of help against the Lings a little bit. A nice rep tag does get a bunch of the creep tumors, but not all of them. There is still an active one. These Queens are in some trouble. 6 Roaches in production. The Lings beelining behind this. Get a nice surround. The Adepts still actually helping a little in the front line. Ravagers coming behind this. Oh! I almost thought there was going to be corrosive bile that was eaten by the Lings. A little friendly fire, if you will. But that's not the case. 7 Stalkers at a time. 8th gate coming and finishing up. So we're going to see faster warp-ins provided a Protoss player can retain this base. He's going for like an all-in, 100%. I think if any game Dark has a shot at taking, to come back, it's this one. Some mistakes were made. I like the build, but this is 100% all-in from Hero. He is +1, not going into +2. He's just going to be warping in Stalkers. And Melee is the answer for our Zerg player, who has a 4th hatch. So this is where things get dicey. There's no charge follow-up. There's no anything else. So the Lings are going to be kind of the counter to these Stalkers. Just pure Stalkers. Good job, Dave. Thank you. Oh, my goodness. Beautiful Blinks. These Stalkers are getting battered and bruised. I don't know. I don't think Hero's going to be able to do this, folks. I don't mean to be premature on this. But these Stalkers are taking a beating, and everything relies on them. So even with Blink Micro, the problem is the Zerglings coming in with the mix of the Roach Ravager makes this really tough. Oracle does have some Pulsar Beam energy available, is going to help clean up some of the Lings, a couple of the Roaches, but not... You know, realistically, if he didn't throw those Oracles away, I wouldn't have hated this. Because with 3 Oracles, he would have been able to target fire the Ravagers behind us a little easier and then contend with a bit of it and actually help against the Link. But he's even losing the last Oracle, and that is a huge component of this fight. Yeah, I think Hero's looking at a very rough spot. He's going against +2, Melee on the way, Glial Reconstitution for the Roaches and Ravagers. So they're going to be zippy boys. Well, our Roaches and Ravagers ever fast, that's the thing. Ravagers do take a little longer to morph now, by the way, with this patch change. Forgot to mention that for those of you that don't know, because this is on the patch test. A mod, actually. Not the patch test realm, but it is on a mod, which has all the information in. Let's take a look at the incomes. They added graphs, so that's beautiful. Dark insanely ahead there in both army supply and in econ. I think we're on a little bit of copium, folks. Hero's done no macro behind this. Like, he's just fully committed, and Dark is just going to continue to play ball. It's with that +1 upgrade advantage and a huge Link flood. I think this is going to be just it. Some slow Zealots warped in to kind of tank. Ooh, some of this. Blink Stalkers forced to come forward, but they do get some surrounded. Some of the Ravagers. Ravagers getting cleaned up pretty nice. But look at the Stalkers are trading out way more inefficiently. And this is the end of the proxy. But that said, this last little group of Stalkers, all that's there to hold. There's nothing else in production for Hero. I think we're going to see a GG. Dark takes game number 3. Hey, how you doing, PCH? What's up, buddy? Welcome, welcome. And Dark is came back in the series. It's 2-1 in favor of Hero. How you doing, PCH? And chat, SC2, Jesus saves. I just want to say, well, I don't watch much other sports. But when I do, who am I rooting for in football? And for you Europeans, yes, I said football, not soccer. American football. It's Buffalo Bills. Absolutely Kirktown. I have to, though. Like, I literally have to root for the Bills. People don't understand it. You literally have to. If you're from upstate New York, you should. But anyway, spawning in the bottom right, especially if you grew up on the west side of Cosmic Sapphire. In the red, representing Dragon Phoenix Gaming, it is Hero. And his opponent in the bottom or upper left. Give it up for Dragon Phoenix Gaming's Dark. The score is now 1-2 in favor of Hero. Let's see here. Okay, we're going to hatch block game again. Hero is throwing away oracles today, though. I think that, like I said, if he had all three oracles alive, I could see him having a bit of a chance there. But then he'd have the macro behind. There was no way a 2-base all-in, or 3-base all-in even. He was only mining with, I call it 2 because he was only mining with 3 extra probes, which is absolutely nothing. There were a few things that gave him a shot, but I think it was over for a bit once he lost those oracles, just situationally from how he played that. Let's see what we got from these guys in game number 4. All right. Nexus, and we got a 19. Okay, no. 19 Nexus, 24. How things are played out there for Hero. Hero looking like he's going to take some hull damage pretty soon from his drone. Dark's going to be right on top of him. And we do have the pool finishing up here in just a moment. Let's see. Well, pylon coming in. We do have a beat going on over here. All right. Dark probably not going to rush his third base again. You know what? He's definitely not, because he's getting metabolic boost. Is he going to be extra Ling happy, as we've seen him previously? And is Hero going to go for the same openers? I kind of like this charge opener against Dark before. That was pretty cool. But we got to see a little bit of spice in game number 1. Let's be real here. Let's be real. Okay. Stargate's coming down. Ling's looking around for proxies because it is Hero. Dark smart to consider that. But he's going to have that nice Ling speed a little earlier. I mean, it's a pretty standard build. You're just delaying your third for that. No Stalker from Mr. Hero. He's just going for another Adept. Going to go out and get some pressure, hopefully. And Pylon's going to scout this. Oracle is on the way. It's scouted. But yeah. Okay, actually, third Adept coming. Nice, nice. So Hero is probably just going to set up for defense in his third base. Can't pull the Oracle back if he needs to. Yep, he's going to push out with the 2 Adepts to secure a third. Okay, just 1. All right, so he has 1 in the wall. And the third Adept is going to finish up, joining the other as he takes the third base at Triangle. All right, Dark's natural just now finishing up. He is going to stay. It looks like he's just going to stay mining over here, which no sense in moving things around just yet. Oracle catches a free drone. It's going to take a bit of a beating over here from the 2 queens. And there's 2 more queens to greet him over here. Let's go, Hero. Let's not throw away our oracles this game. Let's not. I don't like to see the oracles dying right at first. Like, out of a player with the class and in zest. I'm going to make a Protoss meme of Hero. That said, Spore's going to finish, but he's going to get a few more drone kills. Did take a bit of hull damage, but 6 drones falling into creep tumor. Not too bad so far. He's certainly playing it a little better in the drone control, the pest problem, than previous games. We've been killing a little creep tumor in the way. He's keeping Mr. Dark busy. Forge is going to complete just after the Twilight Council. It is going to be a single Forge build again. He's dropping some extra gates. Actually, never mind. He's going into a second Forge after. Again, the upgrades for Protoss finish a little faster on the patch. He's going to be careful with these because that one would definitely go down with the Queen. He would catch a Queen but lose an Oracle, I think. But if they had enough energy, you know, when you do the hold position trip, it may actually keep them alive a bit. Shout out to Flapjack, by the way, for that. When we talked about the Oracles, and something that evaded me is how they do more damage when you hold position them. So you'll see kind of like a stutter step kind of technique. If you notice with pro players and Oracles, they're usually hold positioning the Oracles as they get behind the location to do a little more DPS. It's not a bug. It's actually just by design how they work with the Pulsar beam. Anyway, Roach Warren's on the way. It is going to be a blink opener again, but it's melee from Dark, so it's going to be a Roach Ravager Ling Bane kind of play, which is pretty good against Blink Stalkers. Hero, I hope, is going to go for a 4th base. He did take double gas, so we may see some interesting things out of him. Okay, he's regrouping with the Oracle. He's going to get set up here. Does he take out this Overlord? No, he does not. Yep, that's an early 4th base out of Hero. So he's already saturated on his 3rd. He's got quad gas. Dark, on the other hand, has got a 4th finishing up just as... Yeah, look at that. Dark's 4th just finished. So he took an earlier 4th, but still, that's a damn early 4th base for a Protoss player to take. And one of the beauties of this style. Truthfully, when you're playing like this, and it's not like the days of old of Void Rays and Queens, you know? When we really get into it in these kind of games, it starts to feel a little more like PvT than PvZ. I actually totally agree with that when people were mentioning that before with the heroes. The hero meta, I'll say. And ironically, we have the man here, which brings us into things that are settled, like we saw with Resonating Glades and the Dark Templar with Blink. That was funny. Definitely a bit of a meme game with a gas steal. All right. Phoenix is going out for scouts. We got a 5th hatch going down for a Zerg player. Hero's already getting pretty well saturated, taking... Oh my gosh, he's up to 8 gases once those 2 finish. But he's got he's almost at 4 base saturation pretty quickly. So worker count, Dark 87 to 80, but realistically 80 workers is perfectly fine for Protoss in this matchup. Honestly, 80 workers is fine for Zerg too, in my opinion.
Or am I so
Jesus Saves, thank you for the gifted sub to Call Me X-Ray.
_X-Ray.
Thank you so much. Very greatly appreciated, my man. What a damn legend. All right, we have a robotics facility on the way. Charge is going to finish up here behind the Blink, and he does have +2 ground weapons finishing up, +2 ground armor on the way, so it's 2/2 Stalkers, classic hero thing, into 2/2 charge lots as well. But the Spire might actually be a good play. I think we might actually see mutas out of Dark, which can be a bit of a build order counter, but we do have Archons in this. The possibility of Archons from Hero. Oh no, he's getting little surrounds here, but Hero is going to have to retreat. He does have some static defense here, so Dark doesn't want to fully engage. And here's the more powerful army, I'd say, when you put the 2 together on the left side of Hero. Thank you so much, man. Greatly appreciated. What a legend. And Call Me X-Ray is a great dude, too. All right. Well. You know, oh my good lord. I'm mixing people up, too. SE2. I mixed you up with V. I think I'm just tired. I am a little under the weather. And it's not just hangover stuff. I'm like Not feeling the greatest. Okay, I'm wrong. It's a Greater Spire and an Ultra Cavern. This is actually going to be about as insidious to fight as going into Lurkers against the hero build, and you don't get a Robo transition before. He's going into a Robo transition, but that's not going to be the play. This is where he's going to want Sky Toss. Eventually, if he doesn't get damage done, because Broodlords are going to be a pain to deal with. We don't see any Corruptors out, so there's no Corruptors yet. We're starting to see some pressure from Protoss on the other side of the map, but he's not really getting into the economy. That said, okay, now he's starting to a little, but that's kind of a scrappy little fight. He's getting fully surrounded here. The Archons are going to do a good job against the Link, but not when they're fully surrounded. And there's Roach Ravager coming behind. Some Banelings going to connect, cleaning the rest of this up. The Oracle's still alive for a minute. 9 drones falling. They're pulled away. What a scrappy game. Zealots coming in to reinforce. Banelings colliding with the Adepts. And we get just Zealots fighting into Queen's Ravagers. And now some Roaches coming behind us, forcing a lot of transfuses from Hero. Hero going into +3. Actually, yeah, he's going to have +3 ground weapons after this engagement. Hero going for the gold base. He's beating Dark to it, but if Dark pushes out, he can end it right now. Army supply looking pretty close, but Dark with a slight lead is going into the Ultralisk. He's forgot about the Greater Spire for the moment, but we got ourselves a game. All right. Oracle pushing out. War Prism still in the middle of the map. This is a banger of a game. This could go either way. There's no decider just yet. The supplies are both so close. Dark did have the extra amount of workers. Now Hero has the extra workers. He wants to get that gold base economy. And knowing Hero, I wouldn't be surprised if once he saturates it, he's going to try to get some more pressure, and then he's going to go take another base. But hopefully he gets the sniff on the tech, because if Dark musters up some forces here, he could get into Broodlords. The Ultralisks are already going to be a bit of a problem. Stalkers do okay-ish, but once you get to everything in, you have to contend with the whole army. Archon, okay, there's a lot of Archons. Disruptors trying to make some connects. They don't really do that great against the Ultras, funnily enough. And these are the small Ultralisk guys. Look at this. We have the little Ultralisks. Look at the baby dinosaur Ultralisk bugs. Dinosaur bug, whatever. You know. GG. And Hero takes it. And that is the finals in a nutshell. That was actually pretty wild. Hero getting some pretty good trades. At the end of the day, we didn't even get to... I was about to pull them up, but that was very well done.